Now coming to my next project. Now basically, because of elections happening, there are a lot of news outlets covering the news with a bias towards their particular politician. Now I don't want to classify them on basis of any wings or anything, but what I am proposing is basically you can cluster most of those news articles with the approach they are presenting the particular news article with. Now again, using LLMs and classification models, we can fine tune a model specific for Indian media and then deploy it. There would be thousands of people who would be using it because it would be a free service. You just have to go there. There would be articles listed which we will be gathering via APIs and all, and you will see like a graph or something, a multi-dimensional graph, which you can see how the news outlets are being clustered based on their bias. So if you want the three different approaches of how like a specific party, like you can, I don't need to name anything here, but like three different approaches for three different political candidates can be seen by the same media outlets or same news can be covered in three different ways. Okay, so what it is for you. Now learning data augmentation, because like doing the primary research for developing this algorithm, I was able to find multiple data sets on Kaggle, but not all of them were like similar to each other. Now there would be a lot of data augmentation fatigue, trying to make sure you get a big data set. There would be multiple news outlets, you will be gathering a lot of data. So that is an important skill. And most of the times when you are starting as a beginner in any ML company, if you want to target those, you will be assigned to a role of data augmentation only, so that you can feed it to a better model. Now after that we will be developing clustering models here. We will be doing again natural language processing. Now considering that it's a very big project and I hope to take it on a larger scale, we will be implementing microservices architecture. So how many of you are aware of how servers work? Okay, one guy. Okay, so in backend, generally there could be one way. You take a big server, you write all your code there and let it run, all your services run there. But what you can do in another approach is basically try to break down all your particular functions. Like if you just want a server or a server which deals with user data, you keep it separate. You want a server which just looks after uploads on your Instagram, you keep it separate. If you want a server which just streams video, you keep it separate. Now if your service uses all of these particular features, now you will link it with you link them with the event bus, and you have a microservices architecture, that everything is broken down and everything is scalable. Now if there are like multiple, if users are using one service, that particular service will auto scale to accommodate for more clusters. So these are all the things which you will learn as the project is a bigger scale. Now coming to the part, all the three projects five projects we have would be part of Nirmaan. We are in the process of taking them to Nirmaan. So you'll have an experience of working with a formal entity like Nirmaan in a startup-like environment, because most of these projects won't be completed within a span of a year, but if you are part of them, you would be part of the founding team and you will be continuing it.